What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about multifamily, off-market multifamily to be specific. First of all, I want to say thank you to Wealth Genius for having us. We went to the Wealth Genius conference in Edmonton, which was absolutely fantastic. Met a lot of really amazing people and even learned some information about real estate. As realtors, there's very little information that's new or interesting to us, but we definitely learned some things in regards to setting up corporations, and that's good for the multifamily stuff, structuring it properly and protecting yourself, but also being able to maximize returns and moving money around and doing really funky things. And the other thing that I found very interesting is being able to invest in the States. That is also very interesting, and we will definitely be exploring that in the coming year. What I want to talk about today, however, is off-market multifamily. So with off-market products, okay, hold on, before I go to off-market, okay, let's talk about on-market multifamily. So when you have an on-market property, there are certain legal requirements that you have to fulfill in order to be able to put your property on the market, such as some pictures, such as some rooms, dimensions, some basic stuff. In addition to that, you might want to provide some financials. You might want to provide some details about the tenants. Other things would be improvements that were done to the property, right? Whether aesthetic or mechanical. Basically, when you have an on-market property, you want to get as much information as possible and market it to the highest of your ability possible, because you want whoever's looking at it to have all the information. And because it's on the MLS, you also have a signed agreement with that particular seller. The way it works with off-market properties, it's a little bit different than that. There are people that approach us that say that they want to sell their property, but they might not have the same urgency as the people that are putting their property on the market. And so because of that, there are things that get left out. We get the surface level information, such as price, location, rents, any improvements. Sometimes we might not have pictures. Sometimes if we have pictures, they're insufficient, right? 3, 4, 5 pictures, and people want 10, 20, 40 pictures of every single detail. If you want details, then you better come ready, come correct, come pre-approved. Don't come and ask for all these details if you're kicking tires. No tire kickers for off-market stuff. Off-market stuff are for people who are ready to commit, who are ready to put in a conditional offer. Once you have that surface level information that makes sense to you and you like, and then once you're in that conditional period, you start going through your due diligence and finding out every single detail, doing environmental, doing your appraisal, finding out, doing an inspection perhaps, and on and on and on. If you're looking at off-market properties, you need to be prepared and understand that you will not have all of the information that you're used to the MLS. So people are asking us to provide them with MLS level quality for off-market properties. Like, I don't know if you're a real person or if you're just kicking tires or what's going on, but I've never known it to be like that. Off-market properties, the way they work is you have a set goals, set criteria. We look at that, we provide you with off-market properties that fit that, and then from there we massage the situation to make it work. Most off-market deals or vendor takebacks and stuff like that, it's not advertised, it's not straight cut. It's always a process, it's always a song and dance from like, this is what I want, this is what I want, and then we come together and we make the deal happen. That is what real estate is all about, is about finding two parties that are vaguely interested and then making that deal happen, making that marriage happen. And that is especially true in off-market. In on-market, it's like, here it is, do you like it, yes or no, a little bit of negotiation. In off-market, there's so many more variables that can change and that can be negotiated. A prime example is, because we deal with builders, right? So let's say that we're talking about a lot, right? Off-market lot. You know this lot is in the perfect location. You know it's the exact size that you want. You know the future value that you're going to have from that, either from an infill, like a single family, or a multifamily. You're not going to ask for what age is it, tell me about the construction, tell me about the layout, tell me about the square feet. If you know your numbers, and you have to know your numbers in off-market, you have to be a seasoned investor and know if it works, okay? You're not going to also ask, let's negotiate the furnace, let's negotiate that. There's no negotiation. This is the off-market lot, this is the price, you know what you can build on it, you know your location, you know the zoning, you can verify that, you have a day or two to do your due diligence, and you move on it. If not, it's gone, just like that. That is how off-market works. It does not last forever, and you can't ask for everything under the sun to benefit you as the buyer in order for you to get this. It's very much, here it is, this is what you're getting, does it make sense for you, do you know your stuff, can you make money off of it? If you don't know that, you're out. It's that simple. Anyways, hope this video helped you out. If you're a beginning investor and you hope to do off-market deals, let me know, we can walk you through it. But again, we will get you ready for when that opportunity comes, but you have to be ready, no messing around. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.